Hey YouTube, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. I've been reading a lot of stuff on the internet lately, and people are starting to get concerned. You know, people are always concerned with the world situation being what it is. You know, people are fearing imminent collapse of this or imminent war there or whatever, and yeah, it could happen. But what I'm seeing is a lot of people panicking, and a lot of people saying, oh, I've got to go buy some last supplies, and I hope it waits another week, and I hope this, and a lot of what they're saying relies on money, right? They want to buy this or obtain that, and it all deals with money. And you see people whining and moaning, I don't have enough money to do this. Oh, I wish I had enough money to do this and that. Do you ever have enough money? I mean, you know, I think probably Bill Gates thinks he could probably use some more money. And so I just wanted to show you a couple things too that didn't cost us anything except time. And when you don't have any money, you typically have a lot of time. And so they didn't cost us money, but it's helping us prep. And let's see if I can do this because I'm on my computer. My camera got kind of destroyed. But check this out. Let's see if I can show you this. See this? This is 5 buckets of pears my wife and I got the other day. And they cost us nothing. A lady who had an orchard of pears said, hey, I'm not using them. Do you want any pears? We're like, well, yeah. And so we came and we got these 5 buckets. And there's a lot more pears on the tree that aren't ripe yet. And so we're going to turn these, mostly my wife, is going to turn these into pear sauce, pear butter, pear jelly. And we'll probably try drying some pears too. But look, that's, you know, what, 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 buckets of pears. That's a lot of pears, all right? And that's going to feed some friends of ours and us here in the near future. And so that's one. 2, I told you she was going to make jam and jelly and stuff like that. Well, that requires jars, right? Canning jars. And canning jars are actually pretty cheap, and the lids are pretty cheap. And, you know, just as an aside, we're talking about money. If you have some money, buying the canning lids is not a bad idea. But check this out. Let me see if I can show you these. Look in here. I hope you can see that. Those are jars that we got for free that were in a friend of mine's grandfather's basement. They look like they're 100 years old because they are. The lids are rusted on them, and we've got to get the lids off. But once we get the lids off and clean those jars out, they'll be as good as new jars. And so I'm just offering you that if you look around for opportunities, and that's kind of the thing. If you have a positive mental attitude, I think I just spoke about that recently, and you look for opportunities, you can find things that don't necessarily cost you a lot of money. My wife and I used to move about every 2 years when I was in the military, and everywhere we lived, we found sources of free food. And I'm not talking about handouts in the soup kitchen. I'm talking about in our wanderings in the woods, we'd find an old homestead with huge apple trees or pear trees that would produce fruit in season. We found a bunch of, what are those called? Pecan trees, plum trees. We found a place that gave away free salmon at a fish hatchery. That was kind of like a secret, but you know, we got in on that. And so everywhere we've been, we found free food. And we've taken advantage of that free food, and when there was abundance, stocked up on it, shared it with people in church and things like that. And so, hey, get out there, keep your eyes open, don't complain about money, look for other opportunities, maintain a positive mental attitude, keep prepping, keep socking it away. Maybe another quick thing. When I was in the military, you know, we learned a lot of different things. And one of the things we learned about was when you were in a defensive position, when you were building a position that you were expecting the enemy to attack, you never stopped working on that position. It wouldn't matter if you'd been there for 2 months. You were constantly improving your position. No matter where you are, you should be constantly improving your position. You know, I'm on a little farmette here, High Prairie Acres, and we're constantly working on making this thing better. We're designing right now and working on an alternate bug out location, which I'll probably do a video on later on the concept of that. And excuse me, we're constantly working on that. Excuse me, on that position. And so wherever you are, work there, start there, and get things done. Don't sit around and go, oh, woe is me, oh, I don't have any money. Go out and plant a garden. I just planted part of my fall garden the other day. Seeds cost darn near nothing, and you can get them for free. Just look around, talk to people. You can get seeds for free, and dirt is free. It's cheap as dirt. So improve your position, look for opportunities, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. All right, I will see you out there.